I usually wait till Saturday to make these Eagles prediction videos, but you know what? I'm done thinking over it. I just want to turn the camera and start talking about this game. Green Bay Packers, Lambeau Field, Aaron Rodgers. This isn't what you're going to see last year. Nick Foles going into Green Bay and taking a win without Aaron Rodgers. This game is legit. Saying that we won in Lambeau Field is a joke if you want to bring up what happened last year. This is a real deal game. This is a game that the Eagles can win. This is a game that I want the Eagles to win. And not only would this be a notch in the win column, this would win respect. This would win consideration and proper ranking as a top tier team in the NFC. And it'll win over the hearts and minds of people saying Chip Kelly is the real fucking deal. Because Chip, this is the biggest game of your career. Arguably, if you want to argue that Saints playoff game is a bigger game, okay, I hear you there. But as far as regular season go, this is the biggest game of his fucking professional career that isn't even 2 seasons old yet. Lambeau Field, Aaron Rodgers, cold-ass weather. Do I need to say any more? I mean, we all know the specifics of it. We all know Aaron Rodgers has only lost 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times in his entire career he's lost at Lambeau Field. Fucking sun coming up and burning my neck now. Anyway. Anyone that's going to sit out there and say, don't worry, man. Green Bay's 30th against the rush. The Eagles will just run the ball. It's going to be a cakewalk. How many people told me it was going to be a cakewalk last year when we went into Minnesota? Well, they have a 3rd-string quarterback playing that day? Oh, Adrian Peterson was hurt? Oh, woohoo! Boom, done, right? Minnesota kicked our fucking ass. We're on a 5-game winning streak going into that game. Minnesota kicked our fucking ass. So don't anyone come here and tell me, oh no, it's gonna be easy. Dude, don't worry about it. They got this handled, dog. Don't worry about it. Shut the fuck up. This ain't one of those games that you sit there and you say, no problem. We're gonna go in there. Sanchez has got a hot hand. Chip Kelly's got a hot hand. The defense is playing good. We got this shit. Because I'll tell you what right now, and I'll just cut to the chase of my prediction. I don't think the Eagles are going to win this game. Do I think the Eagles can win this game? Absolutely. My honest prediction is that the Eagles are not going to win this game. One main reason why is you got to beat playoff caliber teams. And I said this all throughout the year. I said this even going into that Colts game. I know they beat the Colts. I know they went into Indianapolis and beat the Colts. But as far as impressing me and saying like, oh yeah, they can hang with them, that win didn't really do too much to convince me. No, really didn't do too much. Shitty play calling from the Colts that basically handed us the game really won the game over. But you know what? A win is a win, and I'm not going to say it doesn't qualify as a win or anything like that, because that's bullshit to bring up shit like that. But played San Francisco, lost. Played Arizona, lost. Arizona's probably going to the playoffs. San Francisco is going to be a fringe team going to the playoffs. Probably will make the playoffs. When you play teams like that, I mean, who else have we beat this year? It's really just like aside from Indianapolis, it's NFC East teams like the Giants and the Redskins, the Jaguars, teams like that frankly I'm not fucking impressed with. You know, beating those teams, it's good. Wins are wins, and you should beat the teams that are on your schedules. When you get a team like Carolina and they're coming in weak, you should kick the shit out of them. That's what you did last week. When you get the Texans and you're the better team, you go into Houston and you beat them. I'm all impressed with all that shit. But it's time to start staking a claim and beating these top-tier teams. And Aaron Rodgers, the Green Bay Packers, with Aaron Rodgers healthy, are Super Bowl contenders. Be a fucking Super Bowl contender before you can convince me that you can actually beat them. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you, don't worry about it. They're going to go into Green Bay and win. I know they're 30th against the rush. But you know what? McCoy's been hit or miss this year. That really doesn't strike my fancy. I really do wish they would use the triple-headed running back deal. But you know what? Chip Kelly thinks he's the smartest person in the room, often too much to his detriment. And I'll tell you what right now. If you think you're going to beat this team straight up, you got another thing coming to you. Thinking that we can just do man coverage all day, don't worry about blitzing or anything like that. I'm telling you, The game plan that I want to see happen is the same game plan that the Washington Redskins used on the Dallas Cowboys. And that is blitzing the fucking shit out of the quarterback. Because I'll tell you what, Aaron Rodgers, he's going to get the best of your secondary no matter what. The only chance you can stand is getting more pressure on him, getting him off his game, flushing him out of the pocket and throwing awkward passes that he's not comfortable with. That's what I feel is honestly the best shot of losing this game, because playing him straight up, he's going to pick apart everyone in that secondary. Hopefully Jenkins can get over and get in between as many places as possible. Other than that, I got confidence in no one in that secondary. So, rush the shit out of the ball, find a way to make it work on that soft rush stop defense that they have. That O-line isn't really that good in Green Bay. That's why I'm saying you might not have had much success with the blitzing so far this year, but the pressure has been there. It's been opening up holes. Get that extra blitzer in. I know it may have to be Casey Matthews blitzing in, but fucking try it, man, because I'm telling you, Aaron Rodgers is going to pick this team a fucking part if you play him straight up and just think you're going to be talented enough to let your safeties and corners cover everyone man on man. Man, giving him time and giving him unpressured passes, he is going to just assassinate those secondary cover guys. Anyway, just win games like this. Win the respect. Win the respect of the league. This game is going to be... I'm going to put up a map here that's going to show you where this game is being aired. Look at that. Look at that. The Detroit-Arizona game is being aired in like 10% of the country. There's more combined wins between Detroit and Arizona, yet it shows you what respect this game is drawing from the national audience. This is your chance, Chip, and this is your chance, Eagles. And I'll tell you what, man, I have a bad feeling. I mean, I wish just the Philadelphia fan in me didn't come out from just years of seeing this shit happen. I just have such a fucking fear that we are going to see Sanchez shit the fucking bed. And it just fucking scares me that we're going to see the multiple turnovers and see the Sanchez that's going to make us go, fuck, here we go again. We're going nowhere. We can't beat a team like Green Bay. Sanchez chokes under pressure against a good team. But fucking give me a reason to not think like that, Sanchez. Give me a fucking reason to not think of that immediately when there's a top caliber team like this coming down the pike. Chip, Sanchez, this is your chance. This is your chance to stake your claim in the league. Again, I'm not going to convincingly pick you to win this game because, frankly, you guys got to prove to me that you can win. I'm sorry if that's too much of an onus I'm putting on you as a fan, then I'm sorry, but that's where I'm at. And that's the culture that I've grown up here in Philadelphia. What have you done for me lately? You've been winning a lot, but have you been beating these top-tier teams? Not so much. Not so much. Last year, you lost to every single playoff team that you faced. And this year, it's looking like the same way, other than that Indianapolis game. I know. Just get it done. I don't even care that Tennessee's coming up next, or that Dallas is coming up on Thanksgiving. Because those aren't top-tier teams. I don't care if they win against them, and frankly, I don't care even if they lose against them. It's not like oh, the season's over, we lost to the Cowboys or anything like that. Lost to the Cowboys last year, and they went on just fine to go into the playoffs. You gotta beat these top-tier teams. That's all I really give a flying fuck about right now, and beating enough teams to get into the playoffs, of course. Man. I'm fucking worried about this game, and I wish I didn't have to feel this just sorrow and worry from all the times that this team has broke my fucking heart. Just get it done. Give me some fucking hope that you guys are actually going to go somewhere beyond just getting in the playoffs. Because I'll tell you what, if they lose to Green Bay, and then they beat, say, like the Cowboys and the Titans, and then go on to lose to Seattle, It's going to be the same old shit we saw last year. Losing to all the playoff teams, aside from Indianapolis. Losing to all the playoff teams, beating the lesser teams, going to the playoffs, and then just getting stomped out in the first or second round. Erase all those negative thoughts. Erase all those negative thoughts that my mind keeps going to, Chip and Sanchez. Get it the fuck done. McCoy, wake the fuck up. Get your feet moving and stuff that fucking ball down that Green Bay defense's fucking throat, man. Come on. And Polk, give him the ball too, man. The fuck, man. Weak ass Russian defense. Polk, again, I said this last week. Polk better get the ball at least 10 fucking times. Exploit the screen pass too, man. Get Sproles in there. Fucking pick him apart with little slot receptions, screen passes. Fuck, man. Eagles can win this game. I hope the Eagles should win this game, but in my heart of hearts, I don't think they will. And even if they don't win, as long as it's not a fucking blowout, it is not the end of the fucking world. But I'll tell you what, you got to go on and beat Seattle if you do lose this game, Philly. You have to. Or else all confidence for the playoffs is fucking gone. Anyway, I'm at such a mix of just excited and nervousness for this game. Like, I haven't felt like this for a game in a long time. Because I know the nation's watching. This game got flexed from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. It's going to be the game of the week. You got Joe Buck and Troy Aikman calling the game. Get it the fuck done. Send a message to the league that this team is not to be fucked with. And if you go into Green Bay and kick the shit out of that team, just imagine how much fucking attention you'll get. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Get it the fuck done. How much do you fucking want this, Philadelphia? How much do you want this, Eagles? Get it the fuck done. That is all. Fuck the Cowboys.